trying this idea. See how that goes. Find your way to wherever your chair is today. Rock a little bit side to side, one bum cheek to the other. Really finding your chair and really noticing, like if you've been doing this work in your chair, same chair for a while now, for a couple months now, just notice what it feels like underneath you. Does it feel familiar? Does it feel like a good chair? Sometimes you have to kind of play around with different places and different chairs to get exactly the right thing for you. The people that I work with, the corporate people that I work with, they don't really have much of a choice because they're just sitting in their office chairs. But if you're at home, then you get to play around in your living room or your dining room, see what you have for your kitchen. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and let them fall. Roll out your neck a little. Just use your tools, the tools that you usually use to arrive. I'm just going to mute again. Okay, yeah, any tools that you need to use to arrive in the space in your practice. Thinking about what you want to get out of this practice today. What's your intention? My intention is a little bit of breath work and a lot of clarity. Close your eyes if they're not closed already. Find the floor with your feet. Find a chair with the backs of your knees and your bum. And just notice gravity at work on you. Does it feel like to fully surrender to gravity here? Gravity is just at work. It's one of these universal forces. And of course, you can't fully surrender to gravity because if you fully surrender to gravity, you would be lying down in Shavasana, which is awesome. If you want to lie down in Shavasana, I invite you to 100% do that right now. For the next little while, we'll be doing some breath work. So if you want to fully surrender to gravity, do that. If not, there's going to be a little tone left in your belly, in your abs, in your back, but everything else can be very soft. Just because things are soft doesn't mean that they're not energized. Like my toes are on the earth right now and I could feel the earth and my feet are spread, but my feet are soft. The fascia and the muscles in my feet are very soft. Check out the tops of your feet. Check out all your 10 toes. Check out your 10 fingers. Are they on your knees? Flip your palms up. Notice what that does to you. That's another one of those tools. I'm trying to communicate lots of little yoga snacks to you, and flipping your palms up to the ceiling just does something in your body. See if it works for you. It doesn't work for everyone, but for me, it's this gesture of surrender that changes your kind of energy. That's what we're doing here in yoga. We're changing our body positions. I mean, it's one of the many things we're doing. We're changing our body positions and then seeing how that affects us energetically. Let's work a little bit with the chakras today. Become very aware of your spine. So no matter how soft the rest of your body is, you probably have some energy in and around your spine. You probably have some tone in the paraspinals, in the abs, as we talked about before, in the muscles of your back. And those are all supporting your spine, and your spine is supporting your heavy head. And just notice what happens as you roll your head side to side, changing the relationship of your head to gravity. And just notice. And then settle it back on top of that long column of the spine. I hesitate to even call it a column because we call it the spinal column, but it's not really a column. It's got at least two good strong bends in it, and there's really good reasons for that. It's not a straight column like an architectural column. Architectural columns take the pressure from the top. They act in compression. And our spines are not in compression. There's nothing pushing down on our spine. Our whole body is being held up actually by the fascia in tension. So our body is not held up by compression like a building is. Deepen your breath. Close your eyes. You can internalize that idea that your head is not held up by compression. If you put your head on top of a column, then it would be like a column that's holding up your house. Then it would be holding your head up by compression. Your head would be compressing that column. That's not what's happening in your body right now. And evidence of that is that if the muscles all around your spine right now went completely flaccid, you would fall over. Your head would fall to the ground. It is tension that holds us up. And the tension is maintained in the fascia principally. And that's one of the many reasons that fascia is so important. So come back to the spine, that nice, curvy, flexible, strong, juicy structure that is your spine. And then imagine your breath traveling up and down your spine, just in a journey, a soft journey all the way up. You get to decide what image works best for you. Some people like the idea of breathing and then their awareness goes down the spine, breathing in and then breathing out, and your awareness goes up the spine. So it's almost like the breath is going down the spine into your body and then up the spine out of your body. And some people like to imagine as they inhale that the breath goes up the spine. As they exhale, it goes down the spine. It doesn't really matter. Neither of those things is actually happening. This is more of an image to see what it feels like in your own body. And then begin to be aware on your spine of these seven, well, actually six chakras. Your seventh chakra is here above your head, your energy center. The lowest one, breathe your breath right down to the lowest one. That's your root chakra, right down to the chair. And just have a sense of that. Pelvic floor. Muladhara chakra. It's your earth chakra. Breathe your breath right down to it. Fill up your lungs all together. Big, big breath on the inhale through your nose. Bring the breath all the way down to Muladhara and then exhale it up. So it has a long way to go, the breath. It's a very deep breath. Let's take a deep inhale. And an exhale, feeling that base of your spine, pelvis. As soon as we hear the word chakra, we think, ooh, that's very woo-woo, but it's really not woo-woo. It's actually very anatomical, very scientific. And now bring the breath to your pelvis. Svadhisthana chakra, just the breath to your belly. We do that a lot, right? Just to the bowl of your pelvis. Doesn't have to go all the way down to the chair. Just bring your awareness to your pelvis, reproductive organs, soften it. Just at the base of your digestive organs. And now bring your breath to Manipura, your belly button, just on top of your belly button. Remembering that Manipura is my favorite chakra. It's the chakra of determination, consistency. And it's not my favorite chakra because I'm determined or consistent. It's my favorite chakra because that's the stuff I want to work on in my life. And now bring your breath to your heart chakra, Anahata. So the breath just comes down to here, just comes down to your sternum, really puffs up your chest. That's Anahata chakra, the chakra of love and acceptance and openness, chakra of mindset. And then bring your breath into your throat, Vishuddha. It's the chakra of speaking your mind, of opinions, chakra of singing. And every time I say chakra, you can substitute the words energy center if you like, if that sounds better to you. Breathe into your throat now. Very high breath. The color of your throat chakra, I think, is green. Maybe I've got that wrong though. One more breath into your throat. It's also your thyroid. And now into your third eye chakra. So really breathe into your head. Into the chakra of focus. Ajna it's called. That's your brain chakra, your pineal gland, everything that happens in your frontal lobe, executive function, organization. And now the very last chakra is the chakra that hovers above the top of your spine. It's an energetic chakra, and that means it doesn't really exist. So breathe your breath into the top of your head. It's kind of like when we pull on the top of our head, you know, when we do half lift and we pull the crown of our head towards the ceiling. Imagine that sensation. You're just trying to basically catch up, to lift your spine all the way up to Sahasrara chakra. It's all the stuff that's happening just on top of your head. Some people call it the aura. Big breaths into the very, very crown of your head. Such an important place in your anatomy. Keeps your body long, keeps space in your spine. It's the opposite of your sacrum. So feel the tension between the crown of your head. It's called the crown chakra. Crown of your head and your sacrum, or the base of your spine. Feel that tension as if there's a pulling, as if it's lengthening and then contracting. Resting and then working. Pull the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Push on the chair with your bum cheeks and then exhale, rest. And then we're going to turn that right into cat cow. So inhale, cow. Bring your hands to your knees. Exhale, cat. So all your chakras moving now, all your energy centers moving, all parts of your spine moving. Young spine, young body is what they say. I don't know who they is, but you hear that a lot in the yoga world. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And that's one thing that all of this chair yoga has really taught me. I used to do chair yoga once a week. I used to teach it once a week. Now I teach it 7 times a week. It's really taught me something about the spine. Chair pose is very spine intensive. I've had all kinds of openings in my spine, different sensations from the way I used to feel. I'm very pleased to have found this modality and to know that I can access it anytime that I want. It's easy. You don't have to change your clothes. It has profound effects. Inhale forward. Exhale back. As you come back, squish your chin into your chest. And we can talk about glands. So here you have your thymus and your thyroid gland. The chakras have a lot to do with the glands. They correspond to the glands as well. So here you're compressing the thymus and the thyroid. And then here you're releasing it, expanding it, open it. 2 more times, compress it. You can compress it extra with your chin or your jaw, and then inhale, open it. You can bring your jaw forward. Stick your jaw out, and then down here, stick your jaw into your chest. Exhale. It's hard to talk and do this. Inhale, stick your jaw forward as if you're reaching your jaw for the ceiling or your chin for the ceiling. Notice the extension of the tissues in your throat. A few more times. This is one of the best things that you can do for kyphosis. So kyphosis is when we look like this, curled over, and we want to really battle that all of our lives. Inhale, high chest. Exhale, rounded chest. And some people battle kyphosis by just pulling their shoulders back, and we do that a lot. You know that. We do that a lot. We pull the shoulder blades together. We try and strengthen up the rhomboids. We work on the myofascia of the shoulders and the back. But you also need to do the opposite, which is also juicing up, coming forward, juicing up everything here, protecting the body, and then opening, working and resting. Last one, curl up into a ball. And now just slide smoothly into Sufi grind. Keep your eyes closed if you already know this move. It's more effective if you have your eyes closed. It's easier to coordinate the breath. You might have to pop your eyes open to see, but hopefully I can describe it clearly. Your rib cage is going around in a big, huge circle, as big as you can get. Just noticing a popping or cracking in your hips or anything that's happening in your shoulders, and then reverse directions. Make this movement as big as you can. We're really moving the chakras. This is a Manipura exercise here. And we're going to do one more Manipura after this. Actually, maybe two. And remember, Manipura is determination, consistency. Doesn't mean that that's like strong and hard. It doesn't mean that you are like doing chronic exercise or training for a marathon or anything like that, although that does take a Manipura energy. But it just means that you show up day after day for yourself, doing what's best that you can for your body. Keep putting in the effort. Come back to center. Be still in center. Rest. And let's come into a little twist. We haven't done this in a while. This is in my Java Yoga video. So bringing tips of fingers forward and twisting. This is a real Manipura exercise here. Twisting, flicking the fingers forward. And remember that the option here is just fingertips on your shoulders. If your chair doesn't really allow you to do this, which mine doesn't really, unless I move forward, in which case it's pretty good. But you can feel we're going back and forth now, twisting right at the level of Manipura, right at the level just above the belly button. And we're twisting and wringing it out. Consistently, slowly, gently, not in any kind of like way, although you can. Just a gentle back and forth, toning up the upper body, toning up Manipura chakra, toning up the spine. Long, smooth breaths. That's what takes this out of the real hard work. So if you're really doing this hard, it's like but if you want to do a little softer, which is where I'm at right now these days, big long inhales. Shoulder girdles smoothly going back and forth. Two more breaths. Keep it smooth. Feet are anchored on the floor. Pelvis is anchored heavily in your seat. Working the muscles of your abs. One more breath. Beautiful variations everybody's taking. Inhale your arms overhead. Feel the breath go up your spine. And then exhale. Drop your arms. One more. Inhale overhead. Exhale, drop your arms. One last Manipura exercise. Bring your hands out to the side. or out to the front. Open and close your fists. Close your eyes, lengthen your breath. This is such a perfect Manipura exercise because we don't realize that it takes determination until about breath. Liven up your fingers. One more long breath. And then shake them out in front. Pull your arm across your shoulder, across your chest, and really squeeze out your shoulder. You can twist all the way around if you like. Twist, twist, twist. When you twist like this, keep your feet alive on the floor, all 10 toes. Circle of your heels, do both sides. What does it feel like to really get into those shoulders? We did a lot of rotator cuff stuff on the weekend. Big breath. Big exhale. Shake out your hands. Let's go into some sun salutes. I'm going to move back to chair number 2. We'll do 3 today. I'll start seated with my knees bent. Actually, I'm going to extend my legs. You can bend your knees if you want a non-vigorous one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Remember all that Manipura breath work? Lift the crown of your head towards the ceiling and then exhale, fold. Slow it first, stretching out all the fascia of the body. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, curl. Your arms are probably already quite warm. Inhale, long spine. Let's get the low body juiced up. Exhale, neutral pose. If you want to move just a little here, do the breath. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, chest back. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, roll your spine. Inhale. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop your arms under. Come up. I'm getting a little bit of weird feedback here. Let me turn off my phone, see if that helps. Come to neutral. That's the first side. Other side. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Crown of the head. Sahasrara chakra. Pull the crown of your head away from your knees, away from your sacrum, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Really investigate neutral pose. Your fingers on the flesh of your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Spine is alive. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Scoop under and up and over. Exhale, neutral. Can you still hear me? There's definitely something going on with the sound here. I'm just going to reconnect. Hopefully. Okay, that was the first sun salute. Let's try one with the lunges. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Long spine here. Inhale, long, long, long spine. Exhale, fold. Let the body cascade forward. Inhale, right knee in or turn to the right. Lunge to the right. Exhale, curl the body in. Inhale, long spine. If you're in the lunge, long spine here too. Exhale, center. Leave your right knee where it is if you like. Separate your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Chest comes forward. Open your throat. Exhale, close your throat. Inhale, turn left or pull your left knee up to your chest. Exhale, drop down, drop your knee towards your, drop your forehead towards your knee. Inhale, long spine. Lengthen your spine, use your belly muscles. Exhale, turn, extend your legs, forward fold, relax everything. Inhale, long spine, we're working here. Exhale, we're relaxing. Inhale, use your belly. Exhale, release, don't work, rest. That's one side, left side now. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, cascade forward. Teaching the body to move on the breath. Left knee in or turn left for the lunge. Exhale, drop down, forehead towards knee. Inhale, long spine. Separate the top of your head from your sacrum as long as you can. And then long, long forward fold. Here we go. Inhale, long spine. I think I screwed that one up. Let's start that one again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. As everybody always says, nobody really notices that I've screwed up except for me. But we're still going to do it again. Left side, here we go. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee up, turn left. Long lunge. Exhale, down, drop down, forehead to knee. Big inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Legs can be separated, hands on knees. Inhale, feet are solid on the floor. Inhale, belly forward. So good for the inner thighs. Exhale, belly back. Turn towards the right or lift your right knee. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, come back to center. Lengthen your legs in front of you or bend them and fold. Gentle fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up you go. You can use those variations for the belly muscles. And exhale, neutral. That's the second one. I'll do the last one standing. Here we go. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg steps back or pulls into your chest. Exhale, curl your forehead towards your knee. Find flexibility in your spine. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose or downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, ripple back. My fingers are so alive on the floor right now, protecting my shoulders. Pull your left knee up if you're sitting. Bring your right knee forward if you're standing. And then exhale, curl your forehead towards your knee or drop down into your lunge. See my back knee almost going to the floor, and then inhale, long spine here. Exhale, forward fold, everyone. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Belly, belly, belly. Exhale, neutral. One more side. Here we go. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Forward fold, whatever that looks like. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Left foot this time. Left foot goes back or comes into your chest. Exhale, curl your forehead towards your knee or drop back into your lunge. Each sun salutation contains 4 lunges. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Downward facing dog if you're standing. Alive fingers no matter what. Fingers are alive on your knee if you're sitting. Ripple forward. Fingers are still alive, supporting my shoulders. Exhale back. On the floor, I'm moving my left leg. On the seat, move your right leg up towards your chest. Exhale, drop down. I'm going as low as I can in this lunge to stretch out my right psoas, and then inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Everyone forward folds, chair or standing. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Take a breath, take a rest. Notice your shoulders move gently on your breath. Take 3 breaths to lift your hands into the air, palms facing me. 3 slow, long breaths. Lift your fingertips towards the ceiling as you finish your breaths. Lift, lift, lift both fingertips, both hands all the way towards the ceiling. Push, 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 push. Finish your 3rd breath. Now leave your right hand up there and pull your left hand down. If you're climbing, we've done this before. Pull your right buttock off the chair as you lift that right hand, and then lift the left hand and do that back and forth a couple of times. Really lift. Do yourself the service of really going hard here. Unless you have shoulder sensitivities, this pose probably not going to hurt you. And you probably do this movement sometimes and you might hurt yourself. So practice it here in the chair, getting all of the adhesions out of your fascia as you climb higher and higher. And then forward fold, release everything, extend your legs, soften the muscles of your back. So we're really working the spine today. We're working the sides of the spine. One more breath. Come up gently and slowly. Place your feet under your knees. Place your left hand on your chair. Bring your right arm up and over. And so this is your initial pose. And just take a few breaths here. And maybe let's change and do the other side. Left arm up, initial pose, just getting a feel of the pose. Interruptions today. Last time, one each side, and then we're gonna hold. So choose a side, come on over, and then drop that hand. You may want to just leave it on the chair, but if you can, drop it towards the floor. My chair is very low, so I can drop it quite low towards the floor, but I'm holding in my belly muscles, really quite hard in my belly muscles, and my feet are alive on the chair. Just look underneath your right tricep. I'm looking under my right tricep because I've got my right arm in the air. Look up at the ceiling a little bit and take a full breath. Stretching the side body here. Getting the spine used to moving sideways. And then come up and over and take the other side. And again, go through that whole careful process, right? So you either have your hand on the chair or drop towards the floor or maybe on your leg for support. And then when you find your maximum, peek out underneath your bicep and your tricep, your upper arm. And then take a few breaths right into those ribs just under your upper arm, your upper shoulder. And again, do yourself the service of really taking big breaths here. It makes all the difference. And then come into your forward fold again. So we're working the muscles of the spine and then we're forward folding to soften them and rest them. Take a breath here. Gently make your way back up. Separate your legs a little bit. Inhale your arms out. Come to goddess pose. If you want to stand up off your chair, this is a nice place to do it. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess pose. Knees come straight out over your toes. Inhale up. If you're sitting in the chair, you know what to do. Push into the floor with your feet. Lift your arms. You don't have to rise up if you don't want to, but you release here, rest, and then work. Push into the floor with your feet. Rest. Last two. Inhale up a bit. You're not coming to straight legs, just up a bit. And then exhale down. Really good for your bum here. Last one. Inhale up. And now exhale, forward fold. If you want to flip your toes to face forward, you can. If you're standing up, release the back of your head. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. And take a few deep breaths here. Release as much of your back as you can. You have a little tugging in your legs, but your back can be as soft as you can get it. And then gently come up. Gently pull your knees together. Take a resting breath in neutral pose. And let's go into mermaid twist. So mermaid twist, I did it on the floor yesterday, but I want to do it in the chair today because I think it's a good one. Bring your knees all the way over to the left. Face your device or face me with your upper body. So my sternum is facing you. This is my sternum right here, my chest. And now inhale overhead. And exhale, twist away from your legs. Twist right. My knees are locked together here. I'm using the muscles of my legs to keep my knees locked together. And then I'm twisting around. What's nice about this twist is you don't go all the way around to the back of your chair. So you have access to a few other things to hold on to. Breathe into your chest and then exhale. Notice your spine. Is it straight? Straighten it on the inhale. Your spine is never really straight, as I talked about before. It's never a column. It's more of a figment of that's an expression. But when I say straight, I kind of mean long. Exhale, twist. Twist on that exhale. Last one, big twist. Working the paraspinal muscles and the digestion. Turn around and bow towards your legs. Little counter pose. Come back to facing forward in your chair, and then bring your knees over to the right. So this is kind of like a little mermaid position. I'm at the front of my chair here. Knees are all the way over. I'm facing you. And then I inhale to lift. And I only do this to lift my spine, to lengthen my spine. And now twist away from your legs. Twist left. And when you get into your maximum twist here, make sure your spine is long, long, long. Belly is engaged, spinal muscles are engaged, and then breathe. And really breathe here. Move your intercostals, fascia of your chest. 2 more. And you know what's coming. It's our resting pose. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. Take 1 more breath here. Gently come back. Do your little bow down to the right. Come back to center. Widen your legs. You can have a bend in them or they can be straight. And exhale, forward fold. Drop your head. You can go from side to side here, bringing your body over your left leg and over your right leg. And then back to center. Gently, gently come up. Pull your knees in. Move your way towards the back of your chair so that you feel the chair behind your knees. Turn your hands over and plop the back of your hands down on your legs, nice and heavy. And with that same plopping sensation, plop your shoulders down towards the chair. And now channeling a hot fudge sundae, let your body get soft and melty. And by that, I do not mean slumpy. We are still using tone. You can slump back if you're relaxed in your chair. You can absolutely slump back like this, or if you're on the floor in shavasana, you can completely let go. But if you're at the front of your chair, we're not slumping forward. We're still using some tone and energy. But other than that, we're softening everything. Let gravity take you. How soft can you get? The next 3 gentle breaths. This is your little yoga snack. Can you get good at softening quickly? Where is the tension? I challenge you next time you are brushing your teeth, search for tension. Trust me, you don't need your pelvic floor to be engaged to brush your teeth. You don't need your belly to be tight to wash the dishes. Soften as much as you can. Soft and strong. That's what we're going for. Unclench whatever you can. Soften your face. Widen your eyebrows. Soften your hair follicles. And now wiggle your fingers and toes. Pop your eyes back open. Take in the data that's coming at you. Take in the light. Wiggle your shoulders. Smell the smells of the room. Turn your hands back over. Take a few little wiggles. And just revel in that soft and strong feeling that you've accomplished. It's really what yoga gives us. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining today. Really nice to see everyone on this slightly rainy Monday.